We've seen the futures with up arrows, a record run for stocks again yesterday. Can this rally continue? We've had now so much going on and interest rate hikes that face us for next week. Rob Morgan, Chief Investment Officer, Sethi Financial Group. We also are marking the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, and we're noting you, Rob, a Navy veteran, and we thank you for your service and say good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Nicole. Thanks for recognizing that and for remembering the men and women of Pearl Harbor. Yeah,
and particularly this day, we remember now as we go into the holiday season, we think of all of the men and women in service. Let's talk about your optimism. You see rate hikes and further records.
Yeah, it sounds kind of paradoxical, doesn't it, Nicole? But, you know, the rate hikes are coming as a result of a strong economy. And as I mentioned in the last block, I'm seeing earnings growth of the S&P 500 next year being double digits. And since I think the earnings are there currently to support, you know, current PE ratios, I think we're going to see double-digit growth on the S&P 500 next year.
But Rob, are you worried that that growth is at risk when we do have interest rates? You're predicting 4, we should say, through next year. But that could hurt, of course, American home buyers. And the housing market has been one of the benefits of low interest rates. Are you worried that that's going to go away and have a negative impact?
Well, Cheryl, it could absolutely have a negative impact because, I mean, the old saw about interest rate hikes is that the Fed takes away the punch bowl before the party really gets started, and that is certainly a risk. But I think at the same time, this economy has built up so much momentum. You know, last Friday we got you know, the lowest unemployment rate in 9 years. That I believe that we're still going to see positive earnings growth, positive stock market growth, and historically stocks typically do well even after you know, a Fed rate hike campaign is initiated.
Listen, Rob, everybody loves records, right? It's great for the 401ks and IRAs. I feel like we have some rose-colored glasses on. I mean, there must be a couple of things that worry you. What are they?
Well, you know, I mentioned double-digit growth on the S&P 500, Nicole, but historically, analysts going into a year, they set their expectations at a certain level, and then they will trim them back a little bit. And so this year, or 2017, probably will be no different. So I'm hopeful that that trimming still results in very healthy, but that's what I'm worried about.
Well, trimming is certainly not derailing a market rally. So you sound optimistic. Rob Morgan, Chief Investment Officer at Sethi Financial Group. Thanks for getting up with us and giving us some insight on this record rally.
Hey, thanks Nicole.
Thank you.